I feel a sense when I'm climbing, I feel closer to myself, to my purpose.
A high-altitude climber for 25 years.
This is actually a panoramic photo I took of Kilimanjaro.
Hoedl of Fargo is comfortable.
The rest of my team is down here. So I ran up ahead and sat down and took a photo.
Being uncomfortable while constantly pushing boundaries.
I'm just an ordinary person. Anybody could do what I do. I just have an immense amount of determination. That's the dividing line, I think. Once I get up there, everything is stripped away. Everything. There's only the moment, that next step, the look, the view.
From Denali,
this is Denali Pass,
to Kilimanjaro.
So you see the volcano rim here?
Aconcagua.
It's just a rest day and a buddy took a picture of me. I was just sitting there.
To Cotopaxi.
That is my first climb on Mountaineer.
The teacher by trade has summited some of the world's most famous peaks.
You have to be in that moment, especially when you're roped in with the guys and gals that you're roped in with. They depend on you, you depend on them.
There really is a chance of death, right? Or not?
There always is. You crossing the street today, there's a chance of death.
There's also a high chance of injury, something Hoedl has been dealing with more at the age of 62. Watching him work out, you wouldn't know Hoedl, also a prolific runner approaching 100 total marathons, has been dealing with Barrett's esophagus, high blood pressure, and neurological issues. Most recently, training on Mount Rainier for a future trek to Everest Base Camp, Hoedl experienced a transient ischemic attack in the summer of 2024.
One of the guides was an EMT, and he recognized it right away. He said, squeeze my hand, and I could squeeze with one, I couldn't with the other, smile, I could smile. And he said, you're suffering a TIA, just relax.
The mini-stroke caused him to lose balance, twisting his knee and seriously tearing his left medial meniscus, potentially ripping away his dream of reaching Everest.
I've known him personally for many years, but then got to know him as a patient more recently.
A former mountain climber, Sanford Health orthopedics and sports medicine doctor Bruce Pyatt is one of the physicians charged with helping Hoedl recover and stay active. The goal? Keeping the knee injury from crimping Hoedl's style.
Hey, how you doing, sir? Long time no see.
Yeah, how have you been? He came in with a knee that initially was billed as kind of a meniscus tear. In evaluation with him, we found that he had more significant problems than just that. He also had kind of a degenerative arthritic condition starting in the knee, which means the articular cartilage on the end of the bone is wearing down as well. And that's a much more challenging thing to try to treat for patients.
Now bend the knee for me.
No repair of the meniscus. Instead, Dr. Pyatt recommended an injectable treatment called viscosupplementation every 6 months.
Probably won't feel much anymore. Feel a little pressure, but
that is a normal substance in cartilage, and what it appears to do is to reduce the inflammation or the inflammatory response in the knee. That also takes away the pain element for him, so allows him to be more active and do things he wants to do and not suffer through them.
Thanks again. Nice meeting you. I've been very blessed to have very few injuries until this past year, and it all cascaded one into another on top of each other. But thank God I had these doctors, one after another, that helped me along the way. And they all built on each other.
With the pursuit of Everest Base Camp anchoring his day-to-day.
Haven't seen you in a while. How have you been? Good. I actually like that. Well, once you put the pins in, I might as well hang out here for a little bit.
Right?
Yeah,
Acupuncture is also providing stability for the journey.
The acupuncture helps to lubricate the joints a bit, to get freer range of motion, lead a more comfortable, active lifestyle, which is definitely Lee's jam, and get people doing what they want to do out of life.
It relieves the pain. It opens up channels within my body that I feel healthier.
Of course, Hoedl would love to summit Everest, but at more than 29,000 feet, he admits that's asking too much of his knee.
I always wanted to do that. Well, when all this unfolded last year, it tore it apart. So you have two choices. You can be depressed about it, give up, or you can move on and reset your goals. And so that's what I did. I reset it to go to base camp.
This past March, Hoedl was able to reach Everest Base Camp and the Khumbu Icefall. 80 miles round trip of hiking up to 18,000 feet and back down.
It was unbelievable. It was amazing because you're not only going to a physical place that most people have never been to or never will.
That's really exciting to see and very satisfying. It's kind of the thing that gets us up every morning enjoying what we do.
I think it's amazing. I didn't know there was anyone locally that climbed all of these mountains because Fargo is so flat.
Oh, that feels good. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
I'll see you in a couple weeks.
And then, her patients are off. in Lee's case, dialed in for a hike in the Himalayas.
You can't spend your time focusing on just the finish line, on just the summit. When I climb with my teams, I tell them, your summit is wherever we end up. I got exactly what I wanted. Sometimes you just have to reset your goals.
As you can imagine, Hoedl's goals don't stop there. He's also completed 22 triathlons.
He's not the typical person for his age by any means. He's much more active than the average patient that we tend to see. But I equate what he's doing to a lot of the younger athletes that we take care of. People who are very keen on what's happening with their body. They're very tied into trying to take care of it as best they can, but at the same time be willing to push through some of the symptoms they're having with it to get the benefit out of the activity that they're doing.
That drive behind the man is amazing. And it's always nice to have a patient who does the work to get to where they want to be in accomplishing their goals.
Now graduated into the elderly realm with this pill box is one of those things, right? And that's not me. I feel like at 60, it's the new 30 for me.
Still ascending, Hoedl and his son Nicholas summited Mount Baker in Washington State this August.
You're never going to be able to do it, and that just makes me more determined. I think a lot of people just give up, and they shouldn't. I'm not going to spend my days worrying about getting older, about a simple knee injury. Yeah, it was bad, it twisted it, it tore it, but I'm not going to let that stop me.
With Sanford Health News,
I'm going to slide into home base
I'm Matt Holson.
on my very last days.